Here we are. I don't like how this just automatically starts. There's no preparation. It's like you click it, you click go live, but there's no 10-second countdown. Listen to me. 10, I would like my countdown. I would not like you to pronounce the one. Just guess when we're going on. Right, hello everybody. We late night live stream time. Just a wee half hour or something. No pressure. Because I was planning, today's Wednesday the 6th of November. Just want to send a special happy birthday message to my close personal friend and producer Francis. Francis, you are 22 today. Without you, I wouldn't be who I am, and I would not be as creatively, what's the word? Well, creatively short for words as I am. No, I'm joking, but happy birthday, Francis. Hopefully, you've had a good day. So, yeah, tonight was going to be one of those filming nights. I'm going to get my camera, I'll explain in a minute. Here we go, right, so tonight was going to be one of those filming nights where it's like 5 videos in the one sitting and they're all, they all go swimmingly. And that's the next fact, because I like to do it every day, if you don't know if you've noticed. I like to upload a video every day. Here's a camera, by the way, the relatively new camera that has done me well since I got it. When did I get it? Early September. And so we've been in 2 months now. It's yet to give me a real problem, or any problem really. I've just touched wood, just jinxed that. But this is the Canon M50. I'm not, a big photographer or anything. However, I've taken I've taken some photos, been out with a few friends, taking some pictures and that sort of thing. But I'm yet to really test it. I needed one, for these videos and stuff. And since I was filming every day, my phone just wasn't really coping really well. And considering the fact that there was some mad issue with the connectivity with my phone to the laptop and all that stuff. It was really making the videos a nightmare to edit and all that stuff. So whatever, it's fine. I needed one anyway. I'd be dying to get a new camera, like a proper camera. So I have spoken about this before. I don't know why I'm talking about it again. But hey, it's a live stream. You have to ramble. You have to make up the time. Everybody will watch this on demand because we currently have no viewers, which is weird to think about it. But then it's not weird at all because you normally don't have no viewers. You don't have no viewers. You don't have any viewers. I mean, like when you're sitting making a video, there's no one watching currently. Just like there's no one watching currently, but there will be. There will be. And if you're watching this on delay, hello. That is also the beauty of live streams. The rambles and the rants can be anything. What I've been trying to say for the last 3 minutes is that tonight was going to be one of those nights where I film a good lot of videos in the one go, and the universe is telling me no. Started filming. It was a Try Not to Laugh for Family Guy season 6. Part 2, which should be tomorrow's video now that I've done it. And I was, just getting started right before we actually started playing the footage, the Family Guy clips. And, someone obviously comes in the house and, not a stranger, my mother, but, my mum comes in and I have to go speak to her and there's all this noise and stuff. So, I mean, it's not an issue or anything. I should start again. But, that's one thing that happened. And then the light wouldn't work. And then the Chromecast wouldn't connect properly every single time I was pressing play on the Chromecast. It was playing my channel trailer that I posted like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. No, longer than that ago. Good 5 months ago now. Which is a kind of, the channel trailers are weird because it's kind of trying to find a best of montage without being too much. You don't want it to be a music video, but you need to kind of find that balance. But I think it's quite cool. I like the wee channel trailer. It's only on for like 2 minutes or something, but it goes with that Tape Live song. What Tape Live song is that? Is it? It's not Take My Picture was the first one. The Tape Live song I've used for this one, is it Paper Planes? No, Every Time I Sin it's called. Every Time I Sin. Great tune from the boys. Check out Tape Live on Spotify. They not only provide the soundtrack to CM42 TV, but they also do the soundtrack to the Good Bit podcast. And there's just great music, great boys, good tunes and that. So go check out Tape Live, support them on Spotify and that sort of thing. So that's cool. So yes, so that wasn't working, the Chromecast wasn't working, and then we finished the video. I'm just about to do the outro. So I've done my I've done my Try Not to Laugh and all that stuff, and I've whether I've been successful or not, and I'm about to close the video, and then the battery on the camera dies. So that's why I'm holding the camera here and decided to do a live stream. The battery is no longer in here because it's on charge right now. I have to film the outro after this live stream. So It was just one of those nights. Now it's getting on. It's nearly 10:30. You know, I've called it a late night live stream. It's not that late. It's late for a Wednesday anyway. So the universe, something in the ether, was telling me that tonight is not the night for filming. And it's weird because, you know, I get really funny when I'm filming the videos, because a lot of the time during the day I'm thinking about it all day, and I'm thinking, right, okay, what am I going to say in this video, and what could I react to here, and what could I try not to laugh to there. And then I come to do them, and usually I'm fine, you know, I'm quite, you know, enthusiastic and energetic and that sort of thing, and I'm happy to do it because I love doing it, you know. I wouldn't do it otherwise. And then sometimes I have those nights where you turn on the camera and you set up all the lights and stuff, and you just kind of sit there and you're like, I really don't want to do it. If your heart and your head isn't in it at the time, it's going to totally come across. You know what I mean? The videos need to be genuine. They need to be off the cuff. You know, they don't want to be forced. It's happened a few times. I wonder if people could like note them. If I gave someone who loves the channel and loves my videos to go and, you know, rewatch a lot of them and try and guess which ones I'm not feeling myself. It's weird. It's like a sort of pressure and a wee bit of anxiety. I don't know why though, because I'm not really an anxious person. But when it comes to that, sometimes it does happen. We've been on this for just over 6 minutes, and I can just tell something's going to happen here. The phone's going to die, the internet's going to die, you know, someone's going to break into the house. I don't know, but it's one of those nights, ladies and gents, so it's fine. You know, those nights happen. We will we'll do the live stream here, and I don't know if you can tell, but this was, you know, this was supposed to be a day off for me. I wasn't going to post anything today and start fresh and film 5 videos and film 6 videos and have the rest of the week sorted, but it's not going to happen. I'll try to do it tomorrow, but the football is on tomorrow. It's Rangers versus Porto, so I have to go watch the Rangers game tomorrow, so the chances of doing a video will be slim. Then I'm working Friday, and I've got a 21st Friday. One of my closest friends in the world is turning 21, so I'm looking forward to seeing her. It's a nightclub, not a nightclub, a golf club, so we're going to that. Then there's a mad wedding thing on Saturday, followed by AEW Full Gear. And try to get a film watched in there somewhere. Do a wee movie vlog or something. I always have that in my head. I want to do movie vlogs all the time. And then I go to do it and I don't know what to say about the film. I don't have anything really particularly, you know, pernickety to say. Then no one watches the video and they take ages to render and stuff. But just I love the idea of having a movie vlog and a movie related channel. But there's not enough for me. There's no, you know, it's all in my head. I go to do it and I go to verbalise what I want to say, you know. It's weird. It's weird. Look at this. Look at this. Absolute disgrace getting my first negative comment. Someone all the way in Rome? Are you joking? Lazio are a great team. Lazio are my new favourite team. More Rangers. There's Paul. Paul's in Rome. Who's Paul? I don't know who's Paul. Yes, so busy weekend ahead, so that's why I was going to film tonight. Look at this, Lazio are punch bags. You have had too much to drink already, mate, right? You've had too much to drink. Go sit down. Don't hijack here, mate. What are you doing hijacking my channel? What are you doing hijacking my channel? Never mind. It was Halloween. This is what I'm holding in the thumbnail. This is a trophy. And it is best costume. So I wasn't even like dressed up particularly well. Not even drunk, mate, just spitting facts. Paul, I don't care, right? I don't care. We are live talking to hundreds and hundreds of people right now. You're on the other side of the world. You could be here. Do you know what I mean? We could do a live stream together. But no, you're away. Just make sure you go home safe. I'm worried about you. You're in Lazio. Just get home safe. Anyway, this is my one best trophy, or best best costume trophy. I was dressed as Victor from the world famous Jack and Victor of Still Game here in Glasgow, with me and my boy Jack. And we walked in, and I didn't really know anybody at the party. It's kind of like just a few folk that I knew from work and that sort of thing were there. So it was nice to see them, but it was one of those ones where as soon as we walked in, everybody was like, "Oh, Jack Victor." So I thought maybe we'd done an alright job. If anybody's got us on social media, at CM42TV on Instagram and stuff, and at CM42TV on Twitter, I posted the picture and all that stuff on there. It looked alright. I had spray painted my hair grey and white. It was white at first and then highlights of grey. I had the Victor coat, I had the Victor hat, put the moustache on. Jack is a kind of sweaty guy. Jack who was playing Jack, and Chris, me, who was playing Victor. Victor McDade. Jack is a naturally sweaty person, so he every single time he had the mustache on for remotely like another couple of seconds or something, the mustache would fall off, which was a shame because mine was on all night. And that's the thing about the fake in costume mustaches, they are they're a one and done. They're a horrible quality. They're a one and done. So it was fun though. I don't tend to do Halloween. I'm not a big Halloween guy. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I'm an actor and I should like dressing up and pretending I'm other people, but I just don't. I just don't. It's I don't know. I guess it's the hassle of getting the costume and buying everything individually and making sure you look alright. Because if you're trying, I can't think of anything worse than when you're like you're trying. I can think of lots of things worse, but probably quite embarrassing when you're trying to be someone, you're trying to dress up as someone, and you know you totally mess up and you just look a disaster and you're just not who you want to be. However, I thought we pulled it off alright. I would show you, but I'm using my phone to do this, but. It was alright. It done the job, you know, especially just for the one night. And then sleeping that night like, with the obviously I had wax in my hair and stuff, and I'd done the whole like Victor Parton, and having it all like rock solid, and then woke up and my hair was still grey. It was weird. However, I did win this beautiful trophy, best costume double act. I don't know, so I'm happy with that. Thanks Fee for organising the party and the awards, and for giving me the trophy. I much appreciated it. But that's Halloween over and done with for another year. We're now in November. It's nearly Christmas time. Christmas time is my favourite time of the year, as it always is. And I'm looking forward to getting to it. I have done pretty much the majority of my Christmas shopping. There's a Chromecast broke again. That's nice. That lasted a good half hour. Majority of my Christmas shopping's done, which is good. This is what we'll get into now in this live stream. We have nothing to talk about, so I'm talking about my Christmas shopping. I still have to get the guy who just commented there, Paul. Still have to get him something, but I do have him a couple of things, but a couple of wee things. So I'm looking to get a kind of main present for him. I've got my sister a lot of good stuff, but her birthday is also in December, so I'm trying to, you know, what do you get for your birthday? What do you get for your Christmas? That sort of thing. But I'm currently planning on a cool thing for her birthday anyway. But you don't care about that. You don't care about anything I'm talking about here. This is just a live stream because this is my compensation for the fact my camera and my lights and my Chromecast and everything is just not happening for me tonight. This is why we're here. Speaking of the wrestling, no one mentioned the wrestling, but let's talk about it now. It's Wednesday night. This is your Wednesday night. Wednesday Night Wars, week 6, I believe, is tonight. Dynamite versus NXT. I don't like the war aspect of it. I don't like how we need to choose who we like better. I have personally been watching both shows. Last week, however, was a nightmare watching the NXT because the WWE Network had issues. But I was all intending to watch NXT, and I ended up when it fixed itself, I did watch it, but I kind of wanted to watch it kind of back to back, you know, or at least NXT the next day. But it's hard as well because it's really, WWE have really hurt themselves, you know, by taking NXT off the network here, because although, yes, it's great it's on the USA network, but we over here, such a big fan base for the WWE and especially NXT, because we have NXT UK, we don't have it anymore. We can't watch NXT anywhere. Do you know what I mean? So it's not ideal. We have to kind of try and watch it illegally or wait a whole extra day. And then it didn't work last week. It had so many issues because Crown Jewel was a big disaster and stuff. But hopefully we're back on track this week. But we got Dynamite tonight, and then we got Full Gear on Saturday, which sounds weird in my voice. Full Gear, the pay-per-view, which is going to be Cody Rhodes and Chris Jericho for the title, and it's also Kenny Omega versus Jon Moxley in an unsanctioned match. It's going to be cool. I love the AEW pay-per-views. I've been loving all AEW, if I'm honest, so I'm looking forward to checking back there. In terms of the wrestling podcast here on CM42 TV, ideally in my head, it's another one of those things where it's in my head, the idea is here. Whether I get it on screen, I don't know. And if I get it up in the channel, I don't know. But here's the mic. This is going to have no effect, but here's your mic. And this is where we do all the podcasts, the good bit and the wrestling podcast and all that good stuff. However, sometimes I think it's because I have either too much to say about the wrestling, not enough to say about the wrestling, or I feel like everybody talks about stuff. Like for example, the week before Crown Jewel, where it was like the season premiere of Raw and the draft was coming up and it was the Fox premiere and all that stuff. NXT, you know, against AEW, it was week 1, 6 weeks ago, that's when it was. The massive, biggest week in wrestling history. I had so many ideas, you know, to do, you know, ranking who won the week and what was the best show and what was the best match and who was the best performer and do podcasts about it all. But I just didn't do it. I did the Raw one at the start of the week and I said on that podcast that was going to be my plan and I never did it. and I just didn't do it. You know what I mean? I just didn't, because there was either so much to say, so much to cover, and I felt everybody was talking about it. Like every single person in the world was talking about it. So, or at least the wrestling world anyway. So I just felt as if, why do I have to put in my 2 pence as well? And I just didn't have the energy to do it. And because I was wrestled out my nut. I was wrestled like crazy that whole week. I kind of didn't want to talk about it anymore. So that's why that was put on hold. I kind of want to do like a more generic sort of theme for the wrestling podcast and talk about like topics, like favourite matches of all time, and how did you become a fan, and what was the point where you didn't like wrestling, what was the point where you knew you loved wrestling, or talk about special storylines and talk about story arcs and talk about promos and all that stuff. I don't know. I'd like to do it. I'd like to do it on a weekly basis, but I'm trying to do videos on a daily basis, and that's a struggle. So weekly, it might be easier doing weekly, but I guess doing the same thing would be kind of tricky. I don't know. But in 2018 here on the channel, what I did was I did a video every second day. So there'd be a video on the Monday, then a day off on the Tuesday, and a video on the Wednesday, nothing on the Thursday, another video on the Friday, nothing on the Saturday, finishing the week off on the Sunday with a video. And that was good, you know, it worked. It was easy enough. I always had stuff planned. I had a wee notes document on my phone, noting down what was coming up during the week and stuff, but it just kind of, it worked fine, and it was fine, but then I wanted more. Blech. I wanted to try my luck, and I wanted to try my patience and see if I could do something a bit extra special, and I wanted to try doing it every single day. It ended up as becoming much harder than I anticipated. There's times though where I'm just really up for it. Do you know what I mean? There's times where I'm just so happy to do it. And yes, I want to film 17 videos in the one go. I've never done that. I think my record one time was like 11. I've done 11 videos, not for this, but years ago. I was doing like a countdown to the Royal Rumble, and I like reviewed the past 10 Royal Rumbles in the same day or something. It was crazy. I was in high school, that's what I was doing. I wasn't going out and doing drugs or drinking or smoking or talking to girls or concentrating on my exams. I was filming 11 reviews of past Royal Rumble pay-per-views. My most one recently, I think, was 6, doing 6 videos in the one go, which was tricky. And you know, my intention was to do 5 tonight, then it kind of went down to 3. I've only done 1 because my fucking camera exploded. It is, it's not been a successful night, but yeah, there's times where I really want to do videos all the time, and then there's times where I don't want to do them at all. And that's just, obviously, it's just energy, and it's just moods, you know. What mood you in, you know what I mean? As I said at the start of the stream, like if you're really in a bad mood, if you're in a lazy mood, if you're in a rubbish mood, you don't want to do the videos. There's no energy, there's no, you know, charisma there, enthusiasm. And I need a new chair. It's just ridiculous the noises these chairs make. But yeah, sometimes it's difficult. But I love it. I love having my own channel that I can just put out as much as I want. You know, ideally, you know, I would just do loads of videos every day, but I just don't have that routine in my life. I can't just set up at any point and record. You know, I'd love to do that, but things need to kind of fall into place. People going out and in, you know, people working around the house and that sort of thing. It's just not ideal. And then also I get in my own head, as I was saying, that wee slight bit of anxiety where I'm kind of thinking, you know, do I have to do this? Do I want to do this? Can people hear me? Am I annoying folk? I don't like that. Am I doing too much? You know? And then it comes to the actual content of the videos, and people end up complaining about it anyway, but you're always going to get that. I posted the Stevie Ray Vaughan reaction to him performing Voodoo Child, one of my favourite songs of all time, and that was great. Got a lot of comments on that one about, you know, talking too much and stuff, and that is absolutely true. I do talk too much. It's like Botchamania. You talk too much. That's part of my nature though. I do talk far too much in life, you know what I mean? So when it comes to doing the videos, I'm going to talk loads anyway. But I think people were annoyed that I was talking over the music and him performing and stuff, which I never want to do. I never want to disrespect the song and the performer and the performance and that sort of thing. However, sometimes you do have to talk. Sometimes it's just me being me, chatting away and just, you know, whatever. Yeah, that's just the way it works. However, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, but someone commented on the Voodoo Child one, talking about, you know, recommending me doing more things, and they recommended me doing Texas Flood from the El Macambo or something. It's a Stevie Ray Vaughan, legendary Stevie Ray Vaughan performance of Texas Flood. And I'd done it, recorded it, it went really well. I'd hardly spoke. I made sure to bite my tongue, and made sure to talk after the performance and let the music play and not talk over, you know, the lyrics, make sure I listened to everything, and it was great. And I was so happy with it. I was like, yes, people will like this. I've done well, I've done better, and I've posted it. And what's happened? It's been blocked worldwide again. I'm usually very lucky with that sort of thing. I usually don't get copyrighted that often, touch wood. However, the last 2 or 3 weeks, it's been block after strike after strike. It's crazy. It just gives me the fear. Seeing the red rating and the red X on your video and stuff, it just gives me the fear. Not because I'm trying to, I worked really hard on this, just because I don't want to lose the channel, or I don't want to lose the video forever. Imagine I just wake up one day and the whole channel's gone. Again, touch wood. Make sure that doesn't happen. So it's a tricky situation, this whole YouTube thing. And it's so hard to tell. I talked about this in this wee channel update recently, but it's so hard to tell, like, what can you do and what can you not, what can you get away with, what will the YouTube system notice? You know what I mean? It's tricky. It's tricky! It is. I don't know. So yeah, I posted that one, and I did a stand-up comedy one, as I said in the last channel update video, for Ali Sadiq, which got blocked worldwide as well. So maybe that's the case, doing it every single day, because I don't have a backup. I'm just filming them as they come. Okay, so I've got 5 days, with no videos. Let's film 5 videos. I'm not filming extra ones until I start doing extra content. Still, I've still yet to do this Patreon thing. I've been dying to do it for ages, but it's a confidence thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to ask people to, pay extra money when they're getting enough content on the channel anyway. I don't know if anybody would actually do it. I don't want to be that guy that asks for stuff and no one donates or anything. It's not donating necessarily, it's paying for extra content. I think it'd be really cool. I'd love to do that, because it would be so informal. You know what I mean? I feel like when I'm doing the videos every single day, it's like I need to set everything up and that. And then editing, not to mention the rendering always takes at least an hour, no matter what video it is, So if you do a really long video, it's going to take hours upon hours. My Alter Bridge Walk the Sky full album reaction video that was on for 32 minutes took like 7 hours to render, or 6 hours to render. You just can't do that when you're doing videos every single day, so it's tricky. I will learn from my mistakes, and I will try to, I guess I'll go back to doing one every second day or something. And if I can do every day, I will. But I shouldn't be so hard on myself for missing a day. I shouldn't be so hard on the fact that if I miss a day, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It doesn't matter how much I post or how little I post. It's just all in my head. And it's this sort of, this example I want to set for myself. I want to be a role model to myself. And make sure I've set myself a task. Let's do every single day in the year. A new video every single day, and I did that in 2018 when it came to vlogs, like family vlogs and stuff. I vlog every single day, 365. I started the everyday thing here on CM42 TV in June, and I've pretty much kept it up until now, early in November, maybe missing a day or two here and there, whether it be a reaction or a review or a vlog or a live stream or something. There's always been something every single day, which I love the fact that I've been able to do that, and it's really helped the channel, and we're nearly at 2,000 subscribers, which is a landmark in itself, which is amazing. Never thought it'd be that many people would have clicked subscribe. I know a lot of them are old channels, and a lot of them are sort of defunct channels and that, but those 2,000 people still clicked subscribe at one point. That's a win for me anyway, so yeah, it's a wee, I'm not sure what I want to do right now. I'm getting preparing for Christmas and that sort of thing. And I had a wee epiphany the other night where I was wanting to do some short film work and kind of maybe try writing something. I've never wrote anything. I've never wrote a short play. I've never wrote a short film or a screenplay or a play itself or anything. I've never wrote anything. I've always wanted to, but I just never thought that I'd be good at it. I don't know. When I was in college, I'd write wee logs and that sort of thing, and my progression at college and uni and that sort of thing, and at drama school where I was for 3 years, and I wrote things there and they were fine, but I didn't write something that I wanted to actually perform and have people learn and audition for and that sort of thing. I think that'd be really cool. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to try and audition folk. I'm just spitballing ideas, so that's something I'm thinking about anyway. Whether it be a short film or whether it be some form of play or something, I don't know. I'd like to write something. And maybe it would work, I don't know. I'd like to, because as being an actor, in quotation marks, it's hard to kind of find work. It's really difficult to find the work that I want to do. It's so, scarce, sporadic, these auditions. And when you get an audition, it's great because, oh my God, I finally got an audition for something. But then you go for the audition and that's it. You either get the part or you don't. If you get the part, then great, that's your new thing. If you don't get the part, it was a one-day thing. It's a one-day event, you got yourself all excited and all hyped, and it doesn't matter. But that's the world we live in as actors, especially in this country. So when the acting work is not there, when the theatre work is not there, you create your own, I've done short films in the past, I've had a blast. I've been quite impatient with myself doing short films though, in terms of the whole filming schedule and that sort of thing. But it's definitely something that I can fix, and would like to kind of get my own routine going, you know. So I was talking earlier on about Francis. It's his birthday today. He's a great writer and he's a great editor and that sort of thing. So maybe we'll get together with Francis. I've made a couple of short films with him before. Maybe we'll get together and we'll actually write something. But the things we've done before have been really silly and really kind of daft and really, really funny and a lot of fun to do. But kind of on the comedy side of things, I'd like to maybe try and do something maybe a little bit more serious. I don't know. It would challenge me a bit more. I tend to do comedy a lot just because it's what I like best and I guess I'm better at. But I would like to do a wee challenge for myself. I don't know. But this has turned into a very deep therapy session. I realise that I'm live and whatever I say is going to be held on tape delay. But yeah, that's been my dilemma tonight. Tonight was meant to be the filming day. It's not become the filming day or the filming night. It's become the let's do one video with break. I'm not even finished that video. I'm going to need to go and do that now. Hopefully it's charged a wee bit and let's do a wee 25-minute to 30-minute live stream just while it charges, so at least I'm somewhat productive. So thank you for tuning in if you did at any point during the stream, and thank you even more if you watched on demand, you've gone back to check out some of the stream. I would love to do this more often. This could be a weekly thing, you know, if I'm not doing the wrestling podcast or any podcast in general. I mean, you know, I did always want, you know, to have a weekly podcast, whether it be The Good Bit or, and again in 2018, we did a podcast every second week. It was great fun, it was very successful, we did so many great episodes, that was fun. However, I'm kind of liking the sort of like one every so often, like catching up on movies we've seen. Like the past 3 or 4 episodes have kind of been split up over months. The past 3 or 4 episodes have been done over like 6 months, so it's kind of like, you know, what have you watched this month? Okay, here's what I've watched this month, and let's talk about the main focus that we've seen in the cinema, whether it be Joker, or The Lion King, or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, or It Chapter 2 is the other one. That's the main focus, that's the one we've all seen. Now what else have we've been watching? I kind of like that idea, so that's maybe something I'll focus on to kind of keep the podcast out of my mind so I don't need to worry about it. I'm also building a Good Bit website that I've been doing for so long. I kind of put off for about a year. I put it off and I just didn't do it. I kind of made it and it was all there. And amazingly it was saved on Wix.com, the website editor place. It was saved on there, you know. So when I went back to do it a year later, which is in real time was about a month ago, it was all still there. So I'm just kind of doing, you know, touching things up on that, and then hopefully that'll be ready to go. I have the domain name, thegoodbitpodcast.com. I think so anyway. Yeah, I do. I just think I've just renewed the yearly subscription, so I should probably use that. That'd be great as well to have an actual website to promote not only CM42 TV, but any other events that have been going on. Thegoodbitpodcast.com would be cool, so that's a wee scoop for everybody watching. Like, that could be a potential thing that happens. So yes, I'd like to do this wee weekly live stream. That'd be cool. Maybe it becomes a Wednesday night tradition, maybe it becomes a weekend tradition, I don't know. But whether it be talking about movies or wrestling or whatever, we'll be here live, ladies and gents, and I'll try and keep up the videos every single day. It is tricky. When I'm in the mood that I'm doing it and I'm in the zone, then it's great. But I do feel bad though. I feel bad for myself, you know, which sounds really daft, but I do. Like, if I've not done what I was wanting to do, my goal was to post a video every single day on CM42 TV, build the channel. When that doesn't happen, I get kind of annoyed. Like, oh man, I just really wanted to do that. So, and then it's even worse when you do it. It's good. It's good. You render it, you upload it, you type it all out, and you promote it, and then it's blocked. It's like, it's just, what can you do? That Stevie Ray Vaughan one though, I did dispute. However, the last time I disputed something, I got it, you know, cleared in like 2 days, or like 2 minutes, or 2 hours, I should say. It was dead easy to kind of get it cleared, but now this Stevie Ray Vaughan one, I got it blocked. I disputed it, and I've not heard anything back since. That's been like 3 days now. So I'm just worried that tomorrow morning I wake up and the failed, you know, channel's gone. That would be maybe the worst moment of my life, I think. I don't know, but yeah, this has been fun. Just chatting away for a wee half hour till the camera charges. I can go finish my fucking video. Maybe we'll get another video in. I don't know, but thank you very much anybody who tuned in and have watched on demand. I greatly appreciate you. Please subscribe, please share any videos with friends. I would greatly appreciate that. And again, I'm on social media, Twitter and Instagram at CM42TV. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think and what you've thought. And tune in tomorrow, hopefully, for some more videos. For hopefully tomorrow is a brand new video and everything doesn't stop working for no reason. Because it's Wednesday night. This is your Wednesday evening here on the channel. So, thanks very much everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Enjoy wherever you are. If you're in Rome, if you're in town, if you're at the Fitba, if you're in the house, whatever you're doing, enjoy yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you all tomorrow, I hope.